Nathan, can we talk for a moment? Is now a good time?
Yeah, what's up? Make it quick. You're cutting into my precious lunch break.
Lately, you've been coming home late, and your attitude at home feels distant. Is something going on?
Huh? What's your point? Work's busy, so of course I'm getting home late.
I understand that you're busy, but I'd still like you to care a bit about what's happening at home. We're a family after all. Can't you make some time for us?
Family? Why are you making such a big deal out of this? I'm bringing in the money. Isn't that enough? It's really none of your concern what I do.
But a family isn't just about money, is it? Spending time together and caring about each other is important too. That's why I want you to think about us more.
That's not something I care about. You and Lucy can handle it yourselves. I've got my own things to do, so I can't be bothered.
That's so cruel. I just want you to be more present with us.
Be present with you? Are you serious? You have no idea how busy I am. I don't have time to do anything for you. Don't bother me, for Christ's sake.
But isn't a family something we build together? I understand that you're busy, but we also want to support you.
Support? Don't make me laugh. I don't need that. I can handle things on my own. I don't care what you think. Just don't bother me. That's all.
Even so, as your partner, I want to help in any way I can. That's what I believe a wife's role is.
A wife's role? To me, you're just a responsibility. Honestly, it's just a hassle. No matter what you say, I won't change. I'll do things my way.
I see. I understand. But I really want to face this together with you. That's how I truly feel.
Do whatever you want, but let me tell you, don't get in my way. I can't meet your expectations, and I don't plan to.
Well, I get what you're trying to say, but I'm not giving up.
My life is mine. I'm not going to adjust to you guys.
Nathan, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it?
This morning, I made you lunch, right?
Yeah?
Did you by any chance throw it in the trash? I worked hard to make it, but it was in the trash.
Yeah, I didn't want it, so I threw it away. I mean, making it for me doesn't mean anything to me, right? Maybe you put in a lot of effort, but I didn't want it. In honesty, it was just annoying.
What?
What do you mean? Is it really something to make such a big deal about? I can do whatever I want, can't I?
How could you? How could you do something so cruel? I made that with you in mind, putting in all my effort. Throwing it away? Doesn't that hurt you at all? Ignoring my effort and just tossing it in the trash? I can't believe it.
I never asked you to make me lunch, did I? You did that on your own, so don't blame me.
But
I ditched it since it wasn't necessary for me in the first place. It's so annoying.
Sure, you didn't ask me, but I made it thinking about your health, trying to do something good for you. I'm worried because you've been gaining weight lately. With a health checkup coming up, I thought things could get serious if this keeps up, so I wanted to do what I could.
Huh? Have I really gained that much weight? I haven't really noticed.
Your stomach area in particular stands out. That's why I want you to take care of your health. And you've just transferred, so you haven't found a good diner yet, right? So I thought it would be healthier and more economical to eat home-cooked meals instead of eating out. Throwing away that effort without a second thought is really cruel.
Then how about this? Make me a lunch that looks better than the food at a diner, and maybe I'll eat it instead of throwing it away. I did check the contents of the lunchbox, but honestly, it was just leftovers from yesterday, and it looked bland with all those veggies. There's no way I'd eat a lunch like that.
What did you just say?
From now on, I'll keep doing what I've been doing and eat out for lunch. It's the easiest and the tastiest option. I don't need a lunch that doesn't even make me hungry. So stop doing unnecessary things. Don't make me lunch ever again.
I understand. Then I'll stop making lunch for you from tomorrow. Mom, I find it hard to say this face to face, so I'm saying it via WhatsApp. Thanks for always making such delicious lunches. Oh my, that makes me so happy to hear. Today's lunch was super cute too. Well, it had some leftovers from yesterday. But the colors were nice, and it was delicious. I've always bought lunches before, so I really looked forward to having a homemade lunch.
Hearing that makes it all worth it.
And because of your lunch, I made friends right after I transferred. Thank you so much.
Really? I'm so glad you made friends so quickly.
I was worried about how I'd fit in, so this is such a relief. Someone saw my lunch and said, "That looks like a delicious lunch," and started talking to me. We ended up eating together and became friends.
I'm really glad that you have adjusted to the new environment and made friends. I was worried about how things would turn out, but I'm relieved it's heading in a positive direction. When the transfer was decided, you must have been anxious about it, right? Even though you forced a smile, I believe you were really feeling a lot of worries and conflicts inside. As a parent, I really regret having to make you switch schools during such a crucial time in your life. It's not easy to adapt to a new environment, and I know it's been a burden.
Mom, it's not your fault at all. There was nothing you could do about it, so you don't have to blame yourself so much. The real issue was that Dad made the decision on his own, right? So don't worry about it. I'm not concerned about it anymore.
But I can't help but think that if I had been able to persuade your dad more, maybe things would have turned out differently. If I had spoken up more strongly back then, you wouldn't have had to struggle so much. Especially transferring during such an important time in high school. It really broke my heart. If it had been earlier, it would have been much easier.
If Dad had just gone on his own, this wouldn't have been an issue. But he was so adamant about the family staying together. He talks about how important it is for the family to be together. But look at the result. He just made the decision without considering how we felt. He really was forceful, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Ignoring our opinions and just pushing ahead with what he wanted. I guess that's just how he is.
But even with all that, I've made new friends, so I think I'm okay now. Complaining won't change anything, so I've decided to stay positive. I've decided to change my mindset and enjoy my new school life. So I'm going to forget about the past and start fresh. Speaking of which, can I hang out with my friends today? They invited me to stop by Starbucks after school. Can I?
Of course, go ahead. Spending time with your friends is the most important thing. But make sure you stay safe and be careful on your way home. You're new to the area, so some streets might be a bit tricky for you. Just watch out and make sure to head home early.
Got it. I'll be careful. I'll make sure to come home early so you don't worry. And I'm looking forward to your lunch again tomorrow. Your lunches are really delicious, and there's something I look forward to every day at school.
Leah, I need to talk to you.
What's going on? Why at this hour?
Can't it wait until you get home? No, I thought it'd be better to announce it as soon as possible.
What?
I'm planning to increase my allowance by $200 starting now. The recent price hikes have been brutal, and even just for lunch, It's a significant expense. If we don't reconsider it soon, I won't be able to manage.
$200 more? That's a pretty sudden request. I'm a bit surprised. Why do you suddenly need that much? Is there a special reason? It's not like you've been living extravagantly, right?
The diner near my office has been raising its prices lately. It used to be cheaper, but now there are no more affordable meals left. On top of that, even at fast food restaurants, prices keep going up. And my lunch easily exceeds $12. It's a daily thing, so I'm really struggling.
But increasing your allowance by $200 is going to be really tough on our budget. We're planning to send Lucy to college, and we want to get her into a good prep school too. Our expenses are only going to keep increasing. We need to manage our finances carefully for the future. So increasing it by $200 might be a bit too much.
I've been working hard to earn money for this family, and now you're saying no when I ask for a little more? How am I supposed to work if I can't even afford lunch as the breadwinner? It's because I work hard that you guys can live comfortably, isn't it?
That's not what I'm saying. But considering the whole budget, we need to find ways to manage things better. Everyone's going through tough times right now, so we all need to try to save where we can. I want to do what I can to meet your request, but I need you to understand that it's difficult given our current situation. That said, I know how hard you're working, so I'll do what I can.
Well, if that's the case, I guess I'll have to use my last resort.
Last resort?
I'll settle for your lunch. Not that I'm expecting much. I know you'll make the lunch, but it's probably going to be plain and boring, right? But since there's no other choice, I'll give it a try for a while.
What? Did you really dislike my lunches that much? If that's the case, you don't have to force yourself to eat them. I'd rather increase the allowance so you can eat what you want.
No, it's not that. Sure, your lunches aren't exactly fancy, but when I think about my health, I figured it might be better to just suck it up and eat them.
But you've even gone so far as to throw away the lunches I made because you didn't like them, right? Knowing that, it doesn't feel right for me if you're forcing yourself to eat them. I've been making lunches for Lucy every day, but it's kind of a shock to hear you think they're so plain and tasteless.
Well, that might be true, but I just got the results from last month's health checkup, and when I saw how much weight I'd gained, I realized I needed to do something about it. So I thought, even if the lunches seem awful, I should try eating them for my health. You understand, right?
If that's how you feel, you really don't have to force it. Knowing that you're eating them just out of obligation doesn't make me happy as the one making them. I'd feel better if we increased the budget so you could eat something you actually enjoy.
What?
I'll keep making lunch just for our daughter from now on. So Nathan, you can continue enjoying eating out. You're working hard as the breadwinner, so you should definitely have the freedom to eat whatever you like for lunch. Mom, listen. Huh? Aren't you supposed to be at school? I am. That's why I got ready and left the house, but Dad forcibly took my lunch. What? I can't believe it either. I never expected something like this to happen in the morning, and I was at a loss for how to deal with it. I have no idea why Dad would do something like that. And normally, this shouldn't even happen, right? Mom, what do you think? Is that really true? I can't believe something like that actually happened. Dad was waiting for me at the bus stop this morning. I was just trying to go to school as usual, and he suddenly showed up. It totally caught me off guard. Then out of nowhere he said, "Give me your lunch." Like he was ordering me around. I had no idea why he would say something like that, and I was completely confused. It made no sense, and I flat out said no, but he wouldn't listen at all. He forcibly took it from me. It was unbelievable.
What on earth is he thinking? Taking his daughter's lunch? What kind of parent does that? I can't understand what he's doing at all. No normal parent would ever do something like that.
I never expected something like this to happen in the morning, and it completely killed my mood to go to school. Now I don't even have lunch thanks to him. I was really looking forward to the lunch you worked so hard to make every morning. Going without lunch is just unthinkable.
In that case, come back home. I'll make you a new lunch right away, so don't worry. I'll get everything ready for you. There are still some leftovers, and if I hurry, I think I can make it in time for you to take it to school. It might take a little time, but I'll prepare it as quickly as I can.
Really? But will I make it to school on time? What if I'm late? But if I can eat your lunch, it might be worth it.
Well, if you can't make it on time, you can just grab something from the store. That's fine too, so don't worry.
No, I'd still rather have your lunch, so I'll head back home. Even if I'm a little late, it's just a self-study period, so it's okay. Plus, I feel more at ease with your lunch. It's hard to concentrate without lunch. Since it's self-study in the morning, a little lateness won't be a big deal.
I'm glad to hear that. Anyway, I'll get the lunch ready right away, so hurry back home. Leave it to me and everything will work out fine. I can't believe it. I really don't think you're acting like a proper father. Huh? When you leave work today, come straight home. You need to apologize to Lucy properly. Why should I apologize to Lucy? She told me everything. Forcing her to give up her lunch? What were you thinking? Damn it. I never thought she'd rat me out so quickly. I told her to keep quiet, but why doesn't she ever listen? Honestly, why is she so stubborn? Answer my question. I need you to explain what you were thinking because I can't accept what you did. Lucy's lunch is something I put a lot of effort into every morning for her. How could you just take it from her? I already increased your allowance, so you shouldn't have any trouble getting lunch. Why would you need to do something like that? Explain yourself. Shut up. You have no right to talk to me like that. It's your fault for not making me lunch. You have no idea how much I was looking forward to it.
What?
I said I'd be fine with lunch instead of increasing my allowance. So why did you refuse? You refused to make me lunch, so I had to figure something out on my own. That's why I had no choice but to do what I did. I didn't have any other options. I'll even take my daughter's lunch if I have to. Nathan, did you really want me to make you lunch that badly? If that's the case, you should have just asked me properly. I told you I've gained weight. That's why I need lunch for the sake of my health. As my wife, shouldn't you have offered to make it for me? Why didn't you do that?
What?
You didn't say a word and just went ahead and chose the easier option of increasing the allowance, didn't you? Why didn't you choose to make the lunch instead? That's what I was hoping for. If you wanted it that much, you could have just asked honestly, you know? A man has his pride. It's not that easy to ask for something like that. You're really not being honest, are you? But even so, taking our daughter's lunch was clearly wrong, no matter how you look at it. You need to reflect on your actions. When you get home, you're going to apologize to Lucy. No matter what you say, this isn't something that can be excused. Shut up. Why should I apologize to my daughter? You can apologize to Lucy for me. Just tell her it's because you didn't make my lunch that all of this happened. What? What are you even saying? It's ridiculous to think I should be the one apologizing. Don't you dare speak to me like that. I work hard every day for this family, earning money for us all. If you keep complaining, I'll divorce you.
You're not my husband.
What?
I've been quietly watching, but I can't take it anymore. What do you mean you're doing this for the family? You've always been unreasonable and selfish, just messing with Mom and me. I really hate that about you, Dad.
Dad? Lucy, is that you? Why aren't you at school?
I'm heading to school as soon as Mom finishes making my lunch again. I had to come back home because you took it from me.
You came all the way back from the bus stop?
Well, I love Mom's lunches, but you took the lunch I love so much from me. And now my wrist hurts from you grabbing it so hard.
Shut up. It's your fault for not handing it over to me when you should have.
You're really desperate to get Mom's lunch, huh? But I guess that makes sense. Without Mom's lunch, you can't show off at work as the loving husband, right?
What?
And without pretending to be a loving husband, your cute junior colleague at work won't pay attention to you. That jerk who's so into married men? I can't believe you'd be so desperate for someone like her.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Lucy?
Actually, I saw you once, Dad. You were at a cafe near the station with a young woman, right?
What?
I was getting some help from a friend with my studies. The test coverage at my new school is really broad. So we stayed late at the cafe to study. I never expected to see my own father there with another woman.
What?
And you even sat right behind me. Were you so focused on her that you didn't even notice me?
And did you hear what we were talking about?
Of course. I heard every word loud and clear. That woman said, for some reason, I always fall for married men. Like an absolute fool, right? Not only that, she said, and especially I love men whose wives are super devoted to them. I remember thinking, I never want to end up like that when I'm older.
Oh, well.
And yeah, I definitely don't want to turn out like you either. Flirting with a woman who's openly coming on to you? You were even bragging about it, weren't you?
What?
You said something like, my wife loves me so much. She can't stop doing things for me. It's actually a problem because she keeps giving me these elaborate lunches that I don't even want, or something like that. I can't believe how easily you lied about that.
You heard all of that?
You were having a secret meeting with a woman right behind me. Of course I couldn't focus on my studies. Instead, I was busy recording your entire conversation.
What?
And yes, I still have the recordings with me. It was around that time too, wasn't it? When you suddenly started wanting Mom's lunches again. Were you trying to show off a loving wife's lunch at work to impress her?
Well...
And I also saw you one morning sitting on a park bench. You were stuffing convenience store food into a lunch bag, trying to pass it off as a homemade lunch from Mom because she stopped making them for you.
You saw that too?
Desperately trying to get the attention of a junior who loves married men? You're really the worst father ever. You're more obsessed with another woman than with us, your family. What kind of family is that?
Oh, well...
Don't think you can stay in this family forever. We're ready to cut ties with you anytime.
What did you say? Hey, Lucy, what do you mean by that?
I'm sorry, Nathan. Lucy just got carried away and said something she didn't mean. Don't worry about it. It's nothing serious.
Leah, our daughter just said she's ready to cut ties with me. There's no way it's nothing. Don't try to brush it off. You're not seriously talking about divorce, are you?
Oh, no. I guess I can't hide it anymore, huh?
What?
It's really hard to keep up the charade now, isn't it? I suppose I have no choice but to say it. I've been thinking about divorcing you.
What? This is the first I've heard about this. What on earth are you thinking?
To be honest, I started working part-time for that very reason. It wasn't just to help with household expenses. I had a deeper reason. I wanted to make sure I had enough income to properly take care of Lucy if we divorced. So I've been preparing little by little. I've been planning for our future. And finally, the manager asked me if I'd like to become a full-time employee. It seems like my hard work has been recognized, and it's given me a bit of confidence.
A full-time employee? When did you start planning all of this?
Apparently, it's really rare to go from part-time to full-time in just 2 months. That's why I feel like all my effort has paid off, and I'm really happy about it. But it's because I worked hard that I can confidently take this new step forward. I want to keep working hard for Lucy's sake.
Wait, hold on a second. You can't just drop something like this on me out of nowhere. I can't process it. You want to divorce me? Are you serious? I never even imagined you were thinking about something like that.
Yes, I'm absolutely serious. I want to divorce you from the bottom of my heart. Staying together any longer isn't good for either of us. When I heard from Lucy what you were doing at that cafe, I made my decision right then and there. I knew I couldn't stay with you anymore. At that moment, I resolved to get a divorce. The fact that you betrayed us is the final straw.
Wait, please. I had no idea you were thinking like that. Yes, I was at the cafe with her, but it hasn't turned into an affair yet. It's not something that should be blown out of proportion, right? We haven't crossed that line yet. We just shared a few cups of coffee. Do you really have to take it this far? I was just indulging in a little fun, that's all.
What?
I haven't even spent a night with her yet, and I was planning to stop before things got serious. We only had a few cups of coffee together. That's it. Really, that's all there is to it. It was just a little flirtation, enjoying the tension between us. It hasn't turned into an affair, so please believe me. Divorce over this is too hasty. Please, calm down and think it over one more time.
The moment you started enjoying a flirtation with another woman while having wife and child, that's already cheating. That kind of behavior is more than enough reason for a divorce. You have no idea how much you've hurt me.
This can't be... Is this really the end?
Honestly, I wanted to prepare more and tell you calmly. But sometimes, pushing forward with momentum leads to better outcomes. So I'll go get the divorce papers right away. My decision is final, and I won't waver anymore. When you get home from work, sign them immediately. This will be the end of everything, so let's make sure we close this chapter properly. Mom, I'm sorry about what happened this morning. We had planned to prepare everything before divorcing Dad, but I just blurted it out in the heat of the moment. Lucy, you did nothing wrong, so don't apologize. In fact, the timing was perfect. What? Actually, I've been looking for an apartment for the two of us to live in. Our first choice apartment was fully booked. But when I checked this morning, a unit became available. I contacted the real estate agent right away, and they said we could move in immediately. Really? So I'm sorry to do this without asking, but I'm going to pack up your things. We'll move everything in by the end of today. I'll send you the address, so after school, go straight there. Okay. I'm so happy we can get away from Dad this quickly. Me too. I'm really sorry for dragging you into all this because of our parental issues, Lucy. But I promise, I'll never put you through this again. As long as I have you, Mom, I'll be okay.
Leah, I just got home, but what's going on? Please respond right away. Why aren't you answering? All your stuff is gone from the house.
I told you I wanted a divorce, so I've already moved out. Now I'm completely free from living with you. I left the divorce papers on the living room table. So sign them and submit them. Let's end this once and for all.
Are you kidding me? I can't believe you made this decision on your own. I never agreed to a divorce. You're the one who decided this without me. Sure, I was wrong to be interested in another woman. But throwing away our family over this is just crazy. I'll apologize, so please, come back. I want to start over as a family.
Even if you apologize, it's too late. Your words have no value to me anymore. I've been fed up with the way you've looked down on me for a long time. I don't feel any love for you anymore. It's over.
No way.
You have no idea how hurt I was when you threw away the lunch I made with care, do you? And do you remember how you decided on the transfer without considering the family's wishes at all? You always ignored my feelings and Lucy's, and just forced your own convenience on us. There's no way I can stay in a family with someone as selfish and cold-hearted as you.
I'm telling you, I'll apologize for everything. It's all my fault, so please, just give me one more chance. I never imagined you would actually leave so quickly. I had no idea you were serious about wanting a divorce.
I'll say it again. It's all too late now. I'm not listening to your words anymore. If you're really that opposed to signing the divorce papers, then I guess you'll have to talk to a lawyer. No matter how much time or money it takes, I'm determined to divorce you. Our life together is already over.
What? Are you really that determined? Are you actually considering divorce mediation? I didn't realize you were taking this so seriously.
This is what Lucy wants too. It's not just me. Lucy wants to be away from you as well. She said she doesn't want to live with a father who's as pathetic and unreliable as you anymore. And when Lucy grows up and gets married one day, she says she can't bear the thought of introducing someone like you to the person she cares about.
Seriously? I can't believe it.
So just give up and sign the divorce papers. There's no room for further discussion. We'll discuss Lucy's child support and college expenses later at our own pace. You still have a lot of responsibilities to fulfill, but we'll never see each other again. From now on, Lucy and I will start our new life together. We don't need you anymore. So move on with your life and forget about us.
This can't be happening. Please, come on, I'm begging you.
Even if you have regrets, they're no longer our concern. Thank you for everything up until now, but from here on out, I'll live on my own terms. Lucy and I have decided to move forward with our lives.
Let me be part of the family again.
You no longer have the right to dictate our future, so I wish you happiness and goodbye.
Leah!
After the divorce, Nathan began to find himself isolated at work. His arrogance and condescending attitude gradually caused him to lose the trust of those around him. The truth about Nathan's attempted relationship with a young female employee also came to light, and she completely cut ties with him. As Nathan lost his place at the company, his work performance declined as well, eventually making him a target for layoffs. Having lost both his family and his job, Nathan was left to live alone in solitude. I can only hope he finds a way to make the most of his life. Meanwhile, Lucy and I are satisfied with our new life and moving forward toward the future. The tension that once existed feels like a distant memory, replaced by peaceful and happy times. At last, we, mother and daughter, have truly found our freedom.
Sharon. Yes, Ruth? How may I help you?
Are you still at work?
Yes, I am. Kevin and I are talking about doing our best at work until we have children.
What are you talking about? You've been married for a year already. Shouldn't you have a child by now?
I think it's still too early for us.
Do you know why you can't have kids?
That's a hard question. Children are given to us by God. I don't have the answer.
What a silly thing to say. It's because you're not quitting your job.
What does my job have to do with it?
Well, if you live a busy life with a lot of stress, it's hard to have children.
But fortunately, I'm not stressed out. I work with nice people who know each other well. I'm blessed with a nice workplace.
You're a very easygoing person, aren't you? If you keep going like that, I will never be able to hold my grandchild.
It's hard to hear that directly from you. I'm sorry.
Anyway, I hope you can have a baby as soon as possible. Quit your job.
You can't just do that right away.
Are you still trying to talk back to me?
I'm sorry, Ruth. I have some urgent documents to prepare. I'll see you later.
Sharon, can I have a moment with you? I forgot to tell you yesterday. Did you finish your work already?
Yes, I just arrived home. What is it?
Are you making packed lunch for Kevin regularly?
No, we both work, so it's not easy to make lunch every day.
That's why we just buy lunch or eat out.
Kevin agreed with me on that.
What? I'm so stunned. From the time he was a student until he got married, I've been preparing his packed lunch. There wasn't a time I didn't prepare him lunch. I'm ashamed to hear that you're not even capable of doing that.
I don't think there's anything to be ashamed of. Every family's situation is different. Many couples work together now, so many people don't bring their packed lunch.
I don't care about other people. I'm talking about you.
I see.
It's a wife's duty to serve her husband, right? You neglect your duty just because you're working? Kevin is being too nice to you. I think he needs to stop that.
I'm sorry. I'll try to prepare his packed lunch as much as possible.
Isn't that obvious? That's why I told you to quit your job. But you didn't listen to a word I say. Anyway, are you taking Kevin's shirts to the dry cleaning?
Dry cleaning? We don't take Kevin's work shirts to the dry cleaning. Kevin says it's a waste of money. So I just iron them at home. I bought an iron that has a good performance. It finishes up beautifully.
What did you say? That's unacceptable.
Is something wrong with that?
His job is sales, right?
Yes.
If he doesn't wear something proper for a business meeting, he will be embarrassed. Have you ever thought how important his job is?
Kevin said ironing at home is enough.
I don't think you're doing your job as a housewife. You despise your husband and only think about cutting corners.
I'm not trying to cut corners. I've discussed this with Kevin and we both agreed.
Kevin is a kind man. He's just trying to take care of you who can't do the housework. Can't you even understand that?
I doubt that. I don't get that kind of impression from him anyway.
Oh, God. You are such a cocky woman. You always talk back to me. Why can't you listen to what I say?
I didn't mean to be cocky.
Anyway, think about Kevin and do all the housework above anything else.
I understand.
Sharon?
Good morning, Ruth. It's an early Sunday morning. What happened?
You both are off today, right?
Yes, we are. We're going to spend quality time at home. Kevin is all set to cook breakfast today.
Huh? Wait a minute. I can't believe you're making Kevin cook breakfast on his day off.
He's always busy, but he prepares meals for me. He said he'd make me breakfast today.
So you're just waiting for breakfast to be ready?
Well, I'm looking forward to it.
In my family, I never let my husband and son do that.
Is that so?
Your husband is out there working as hard as he can every day.
Yes, I'm well aware of that.
If you know that, you should at least let him relax on his days off. Don't you think so?
Actually, we're going to watch a movie from now.
That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying don't make Kevin do chores on his day off.
I see.
I was extra busy during my days off because I had to take care of my husband and son more than usual. I hope you do the same for Kevin.
I respect your hard work very much, Ruth. But those are not the times we live in anymore. Kevin enjoys doing the chores.
I told you, he's just being nice to you since he's a kind man, didn't I?
Even if that's true, that's our problem, so we'll discuss it. Don't worry about that.
What do you mean? That's enough. I'm getting irritated just listening to your nonsense talking.
Sorry for that. Good evening, Ruth. I need to ask you something.
What is it?
I know this is sudden, but do you have plans for next week's public holiday?
Why?
Actually, we're going to get together with relatives at my house. I was wondering if you and your husband could come too. Kevin would like both of you to come.
Oh, really? I was going to say no, but since it's Kevin's idea, I'll accept your invitation. Besides, I look forward to meeting my relatives. Anyway, I think my husband can't go since he'll be playing golf.
I see, too bad. Then you can come alone.
Okay, I understand. I don't really want to see you, so don't get me wrong. I'm only going because Kevin wants me to.
I know. I'm sure Kevin will be pleased. By the way, I have a favor to ask you.
What? Sounds creepy. What are you asking me to do?
Actually, it seems that everyone has plans for the morning and during the day. Besides, we're going out for shopping. We've decided that the best time for the family to get together is in the evening. So, could you come in the evening?
Why can't I go early? You're up to something, aren't you?
Absolutely not. It's just that it would be a shame not to be able to greet you when you arrive. I have preparations to do.
Is that really the reason?
You can trust me for that. So, could you please come in the evening?
Sure.
Can you promise me?
I promise. So stop being so persistent. You want me to go in the evening, don't you? I know exactly what I'm doing.
Good. Now please keep your plans open for next week's public holiday. I look forward to it. Ruth, where are you? Please contact me.
What is it?
You broke your promise, didn't you?
What do you mean?
I told you to come over in the evening.
So what?
You promised me, but you came into my house, didn't you?
I have the key to your house anyway. Besides, why should I wait until the evening? There is no way I could wait that long.
That's why I told you not to come before the evening. I reminded you, didn't I?
You didn't want me to go, did you?
What do you mean?
Because, you said your relatives are getting together. So I wondered what kind of food you prepared. That pizza you made looked so disgusting.
I beg your pardon?
The dough is soggy. I like thin and crispy dough. I thought you know what I like.
That's a terrible thing to say.
And what's with those ugly-looking cupcakes? How can you serve such unattractive cupcakes to people? It's so embarrassing.
Ruth, will you stop talking like that? You're being so rude.
It's too embarrassing for people to think that my son's wife made those food. I threw away all those bad-looking dishes before the relatives came.
All of them?
Yes, everything. I put it all in a garbage bag and left it near the front door, so please dispose that later.
You should thank me because your relatives will never notice how bad you are at cooking. Oh my God, that's horrible. It seems that you don't understand anything about people's kindness.
Stop being cocky. Who do you think you're talking to? No one would eat such a terrible dish anyway.
For your information, I didn't cook those dishes.
Huh? What do you mean by that? If you didn't cook it, who did?
It was your son.
No way. Kevin did that?
Besides, my cousins have been staying over since yesterday. They were happily making those while discussing with each other. But look at what you've done.
Why? Why did Kevin and my nephews cook?
Didn't you celebrate your 60th birthday the other day? We haven't celebrated with you yet. So Kevin said that he really wanted to celebrate your birthday.
Oh no.
Kevin said that you like to have a lively party. That's why he's been in touch with his cousins.
He did that all for me?
That's right. Kevin and his cousins get along well, right? So they decided to go on with the celebration right away.
Stop lying to me. Why didn't you say so from the beginning?
Kevin said he really wanted to surprise you, so he pretended as if he knew nothing. He asked me to invite you.
I didn't know about that. Oh, what have I done? What should I do to fix this, Sharon?
I can't do anything to save those food you threw away. I'm not a magician.
Don't say that. Think of a way instead. You're my son's wife, right?
I think it's better to be honest and apologize to Kevin and the others.
You idiot. If I do that, they'll know that I dumped those dishes.
Yes, but it's true, so it can't be helped, right?
I got a nice idea.
What is it?
Why don't you tell them that you were the one who threw those away?
Huh? Why should I? There's no reason for me to do that.
You can give me any reason you want. For example, you are too bad at cooking that you lost confidence. You were so shocked that you ended up throwing everything into the trash bin. Also, you should tell them that you're going to buy some fancy cupcakes instead.
I think you should just be honest.
What do you mean?
Everyone makes mistakes. So why don't you just apologize honestly?
Absolutely not.
Why not?
Kevin would hate me if I do that, and my nephews will be disappointed too. Besides, my siblings will get mad at me.
You just want to look good in front of everyone, don't you?
That's not my main intention. Anyway, please do as you're told.
That's impossible.
Why?
Because Kevin and his cousins are watching this exchange.
What? Why didn't you say that earlier? You're always too late for everything.
Well, I think it's too late to say anything. By the way, Kevin is very angry. I can understand how he feels. He tried so hard to make you happy and even cooked for you, but you threw it all away.
Please, let me explain. I didn't know that he cooked those dishes.
When Kevin's cousins found out that their dish had been thrown away, they went home in disappointment. I feel sorry for them because it was me and Kevin who came up with the idea to have a party.
Oh no.
Your nephew said that they don't want to see you anymore. I don't think they'll ever see you again.
No kidding.
Besides, just like what you told me about your concern, I'm sure your siblings are furious too.
What should I do? It's all your fault.
Why? I didn't do anything wrong. It's your fault. If you had the heart to listen to what people have to say, this wouldn't have happened.
I don't need you to tell me that. You tore apart my relatives, even my son. How are you going to take responsibility for that?
It's none of my business. If you think you can do something about it, I think you should apologize first.
I can't do that. My pride won't allow it.
I don't think this is the right time to talk about pride. If you can't do it, you won't be able to get along with your relatives again.
You're lying. I have a good relationship with my relatives.
Hey, that's enough.
Huh? Kevin, is that you?
Yeah, I'm so disappointed in you, Mom. I feel so sorry for my cousins who wanted to celebrate your 60th birthday. What am I supposed to tell them when I meet them next time?
I'm sorry. It's my fault I made you and your cousins sad. But honestly speaking, it's Sharon's fault. She didn't give me a proper explanation, so I didn't know anything.
Don't you dare blame my wife. It's not her fault.
But she didn't explain to me properly.
I asked her to do so. Now I understand how you've been abusing her all these years.
I'm not abusing her. Don't talk to me like I'm some sort of wife beater.
What you did to Sharon is bullying. I've heard about how you've been treating her so badly, but now that I'm married to Sharon, I asked her to put up with it because I didn't want you to feel lonely.
What? Sharon told you about her communication with me? That's an invasion of privacy. Sharon shouldn't have done that.
You have no right to say that, Mom, because you just ripped my heart apart.
Kevin, my dear, I'm sorry I threw away your food.
I'm sure my cousins feel the same way. I don't want anything to do with you anymore.
What are you talking about? You can't say that. I'm your mother.
It doesn't matter. Let's just cut ties. I don't want anything to do with someone who hurts people's hearts, even if the person is my own mother.
Don't say that. You're my only child. Don't cut ties with me.
Then you should just pretend you never had a child.
That's too much to bear.
For your information, I'm very angry. I'm going to block your number from now on.
Kevin, wait. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me.
Sorry to interrupt. Kevin got angry and went to his bedroom.
Hey, Kevin is so angry, so you should apologize to him.
Why should I apologize?
It's because you didn't provide me a proper explanation. Tell him that you're sorry for making things worse between me and him. Go apologize to him.
Ruth, with all due respect, you don't seem to understand why your son got angry.
Huh? Are you being cocky again?
Frankly speaking, I can't help you. I hope you will receive a severe scolding and punishment from Kevin and your other relatives. You should reflect on what you've done.
Sharon, I won't forgive you. Are you trying to take away everything precious from me?
It seems that there's nothing more I can say to you. I'm going to block your number after this exchange.
What? Wait a minute. Don't do that.
I've already decided.
No, I was wrong. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. So please clear up everyone's misunderstanding.
It seems that you can't stop blabbering nonsense, so let's end our conversation here. Goodbye.
No, wait!
After that, my father-in-law, who found out what had happened, scolded his wife. Ruth was very careful to check up on me, but as expected, she completely neglected my father-in-law and did whatever she wants in her own way. My father-in-law declared that he's going to educate Ruth about common sense from scratch. He is lecturing her every day, keeping a close eye on her. Ruth is doing the housework unwillingly. Also, her relatives are still very upset. They are saying that they will stop socializing with her. Kevin still can't seem to forgive his mother for making him and his cousins so sad. He says he has no intention of seeing her at the moment. Ruth, who had the intention to bully me, is now hated by all her family members and relatives. I feel sorry for her, but she deserves it. I'm living a comfortable life, now that I don't have to deal with Ruth's pestering messages. If she shows some remorse, I would like to visit her someday.
Charlotte, listen up. I bought something really cool.
Oh, what did you buy?
A brand new 4K TV. I've wanted it for so long. Finally got it. Now I can enjoy movies and shows in super high definition.
Hold on a second. How much did it cost? Where did you buy it? How did you pay for it?
Well, around $3,000. I got my bonus, so it's all good. It's the latest model with great features, so it was a good deal.
$3,000? You bought something that expensive without even consulting me? What about our budget? How are we going to handle the rent and living expenses?
But I got my bonus. It's a reward for myself. I work hard every day, so it's okay to splurge once in a while.
But we plan to use that money to pay for insurance. What are you going to do now? We still need money for living expenses and other bills. And you have no sense of planning at all.
It'll be fine. We can figure things out while watching TV. We can watch new shows and movies, which will help us relax.
Hey, it's not that simple. What if we can't pay for insurance? What if we get seriously ill?
Don't worry so much. I'll handle it. Things always work out somehow. They have in the past, and it'll be fine this time too.
Always? Somehow? What are you thinking?
Why are you so mad? Let's enjoy it since we bought it. It's a new TV.
Your lack of planning is really shocking. Are you thinking about our future at all?
But didn't you want a new TV too, Charlotte?
I did, but not right now. The priorities are different. There are more important things to consider, right?
Don't be so mad. I thought we'd enjoy it more now.
Your insensitivity is unbelievable. It's proof you're not thinking about our life.
Don't be so uptight. Let's relax and watch TV.
Relax? When we have to worry about bills? When we need to figure out our finances? How am I supposed to relax?
That's why I bought the TV, to deal with times like this.
Seriously? I'm speechless.
Money will work itself out.
Enough. It seems pointless to talk to you any further.
Finally, I got a lunch break. With so many people taking the day off, I've been really busy, so I couldn't contact you earlier. Did you go to the hospital?
I just got back from the doctor. They said it's a summer cold.
I thought so.
I haven't had a summer cold in years.
This year, the rainy season was long, and then it suddenly got hot. I've been cranking the AC, and the temperature difference between inside and outside is huge.
Summer has really kicked in lately. It's tough.
Work has been busy too, and everything just came together at the wrong time.
I will definitely get better before our weekend trip.
Don't push yourself. Even if you go on vacation, you may become fatigued, and there is a risk it may return. Let's postpone it.
But we finally got a long weekend off.
I have a stable job with set holidays, so let's go when you feel better and can take time off again. They say colds can be troublesome if they drag on.
Oh no.
If you have the energy to be frustrated, you'll be fine. You'll get better soon, and we can go again.
Sorry, Elijah. I know you were looking forward to it too.
Don't worry about it. Just make sure to drink water and rest.
I'll call the hotel to cancel the reservation. Then I'll sleep.
Oh, you don't have to cancel.
Huh? Why not cancel it? It would trouble the hotel. If you don't cancel the reservation, it will affect other guests. and it's disrespectful to the hotel staff. Since it's only 2 days away, the cancellation fee won't be much different from the day off, but we still need to notify them. I feel really bad about canceling, but if we explain our situation, they might understand.
It's okay. I'll go. It would be a waste to cancel the trip, right? I was looking forward to it, and if I go with Mom, it won't be a problem.
Wait, what? Why did you decide that so suddenly? Aren't you considering my condition?
What do you mean? It's a trip to the Grand Canyon. It's a waste to miss this chance, so I decided to take Mom instead. It would be a waste to cancel, right?
But you said we'd go another time. Why change the plan so suddenly?
That was the plan with you, but this time I'm taking Mom instead. Mom wanted to see the Grand Canyon too.
Why did you decide that without consulting me? You made that decision on your own.
Mom had wanted to visit the Grand Canyon. She'll be happy, and I thought it was a good opportunity.
Wait, this Grand Canyon trip was arranged by you, but you chose a place that Mom wanted to go?
Yes, I thought we could go there first to check it out. And if it's good, we could go in the winter with Mom and everyone. It's famous for its stunning views, and I thought Mom would love it.
I found it strange that we were going to the Grand Canyon in the middle of summer. Now it makes sense. I thought it was because you could get a good deal on a nice hotel during the off-season. It was for Mom, wasn't it? Then you should have said so from the beginning.
We travel with Mom every winter, right? I thought I told you that our summer trips were to scout for those winter trips.
You didn't tell me. You never said a word about that.
I thought I told you. Well, whatever.
By the way, Elijah, you get really annoying when it comes to your mom.
Annoying? What are you talking about?
Your mom's not annoying at all. It's you who's annoying when it comes to your mom. Maybe that's why I might have ignored it. Still, why are you planning a fun trip to the Grand Canyon with your mom when I'm not fully recovered? You prioritize your mom over your sick wife. You're always being overly affectionate with her. It's gross.
Don't say it's gross. I called Mom after I left the house this morning, and she said she's free this weekend.
After you left the house? I hadn't even been to the hospital yet. You knew I wasn't feeling well.
I figured you wouldn't be able to go since you seemed really sick. I wanted to show Mom the Grand Canyon. We'll go again in the winter when you're feeling better.
Is that just between you and me?
No. In winter, it's me, Mom, you, and Dad, of course.
Right. I can't believe this.
I'm looking forward to it. Can't wait for us all to go.
You're the only one excited about it.
What? You're not looking forward to it, Charlotte?
I mean, your mom and dad are great people, and I'm happy to go with them, but when we're all together, you always ignore me.
That's not true.
You don't realize it. At meals, you always sit next to your mom, ignoring me and your dad, and just talk to your mom.
Why don't you talk to Dad? He said he wants to talk with you too.
Thanks to being ignored, I always end up drinking with your dad.
You two seem to get along well, so isn't that fine?
It's a family trip after all. Your dad and mom should share the experience and chat with each other too.
They're usually just the two of them, so it's okay if we treat them on a trip we paid for.
We paid for it together. I also put in money.
What's gotten into you now?
Why should I have to witness your mama's boy behavior when I'm paying too?
I'm not a mama's boy. What's wrong with caring about my mom?
Nothing's wrong, but ignoring everyone else and being blind to it is not okay.
You're really picking a fight today. Is it because of the fever?
Maybe, but I can't just let it go because of that.
It's not good behavior. Just stay calm, use an ice pillow, and get some rest. I'll eat at my parents' place since housework must be tough for you.
So you're not preparing my meal?
Why? Cooking is your job, right? I can't do it. But I thought it would be unfair to make you cook, so I'm eating at my parents' place. Also, I don't want to catch your cold.
Unfair? Wow, that's not considerate at all. It just sounds like a selfish excuse.
Anyway, I'm heading back to work. Make sure you rest and cool down. Charlotte, how are you feeling? Isn't it nice to have some time to rest alone? Since you unfortunately had to stay behind this time, I'll bring you back a souvenir. What would you like?
You really went and left your wife with a slight fever alone.
I'll bring back souvenirs and stories.
It'll just be stories about you and your mom going here and there, how great the food was, and how your mom loved it, right?
Well, I'm taking Mom to the Grand Canyon.
Have you met up with her yet?
I'm at her place now, waiting for her to get ready.
Did she say anything?
Not really.
Oh, I see.
She seemed really excited about the trip.
Elijah, how did you explain this Grand Canyon trip to your mom? Did you tell her I couldn't go because I caught a cold?
What do you mean? You need to be more specific. Are you asking me what I told her?
Like, did you tell her that we originally planned to go as a couple, but I got sick? Or did you say something else?
No way. I didn't want to worry her by saying you were sick, so I just told her that I booked the trip for her and invited her to come along. I didn't want to make her worry unnecessarily.
I see. That explains it. I thought something was off. It's unusual for her not to say anything.
Is there a problem? It was better not to tell Mom the truth.
It was strange that she didn't say anything since she's usually so meticulous. Normally, she'd say something.
Mom is so meticulous that we need to make sure we don't worry her. That's my way of being kind.
That might be true, but if you told her the truth, she'd probably tell you to stay home and take care of me. That's the normal reaction.
Don't badmouth my mom. Honestly, you're not that sick to need constant care, right? And I don't want to worry her, so don't contact her. I told her you were busy with work, and that's the story we're sticking to. I'd appreciate it if you agreed.
Fine, but it seems like you're becoming more of a mama's boy lately. Do you really not see it?
I told you, I'm not a mama's boy. I'm just taking care of my mom. Is that so wrong?
I'm not saying it's wrong, but there should be limits. Think about me a little more too.
I get it. I do think about you. But right now, I want to make sure Mom has a good time.
Oh, okay. We'll have fun. But don't forget about me.
Oh, it looks like Mom's ready. We're about to leave. We'll enjoy the Grand Canyon. We're going to relax and have a great time. So you rest up and get better, Charlotte.
I'll rest up and recover from this cold. Have a great time.
Charlotte, can you talk now? It's an emergency. Please call me back. I left work early.
Sorry, I was busy with work and couldn't answer the phone. I should have called back right away, but I couldn't find the time. So, you left early? What's wrong? Are you feeling sick?
I wasn't feeling well, so I left early and went to a nearby clinic. I've had a heavy head and felt feverish since this morning.
Wait, could it be that you caught my summer cold? Did I give you my cold?
Maybe. The doctor said it might be that too. I got some medicine, so I'm going to head home and sleep.
What was your temperature? Was it really high?
It was over 104 degrees. I was dizzy, and the doctor told me to rest. For tonight's meal, I'd like some soup. Something light and easy to digest.
Wait, I don't want to catch your cold, so I'm going back to my parents' place.
What? I'm the one who's sick. Are you really going to leave?
There's some instant soup in the pantry. You can have that.
Your husband is sick with a fever and you're not coming back?
Oh, and I'm heading to the Grand Canyon tomorrow with Mom.
What? What are you thinking? Your husband is having a hard time, and you don't think about taking care of him?
You can text. So do you really need care? What are your symptoms?
Fever and headache.
Just use an ice pillow and rest quietly. You got the medicine from the clinic, right?
So you're just going to leave me like this?
I had a 104-degree fever 3 days ago, and you left me alone.
Oh, well, it's different for me.
How exactly is it different? Please explain.
I can't cook. You can.
There's no rule that cooking is my job.
But at home, my mom always did the cooking.
Well, your mom is a stay-at-home mom. We both work, don't we? You often finish work on time and come home earlier than I do.
But I can't cook.
If you can't, then learn. You could ask your mom, who's great at cooking, to teach you.
Okay, I'll do that from now on. But today, come home and cook for me. Take care of me.
Sorry, but I'm going back to my parents' place and then going to the Grand Canyon with my mom.
Is this revenge for 3 days ago?
Yes, it is. You don't seem to understand what you did, so I thought you should experience it.
What the?
So in spring, let's go on a trip with my parents with our money. I'll have a great time with my mom and make sure to have drinks with my dad.
Your dad can drink way more than anyone in my family.
Oh, would you prefer the opposite? I'll have fun with Dad and you can have drinks with my mom.
You know I can't stand your mom.
She's the stereotypical loud New Yorker, you know. It's fun.
Of course I don't like it.
Oh, and when it's time to sleep, I'll do what you do and stay in my parents' room. Enjoy your room all by yourself until morning.
Why? A trip to the Grand Canyon shouldn't be lonely.
You brought this on yourself, you idiot. If you keep complaining, I'll divorce you.
Wow, don't speak like that. It's scary.
Starting tomorrow, I have time off. So I'll just hop on a plane back to my parents' place and go on a trip with them. Since you did it, it's only fair, right?
I'm sick with a fever.
And I had one too.
There's a big difference between my parents' place nearby and traveling to New York.
If you don't like it, then it's a divorce.
Why does it have to come to that?
You've always had a bit of a mama's boy thing going on. But since we live apart from your mom and there weren't other issues, I let it go. But now I see that if something happens, you'll go to your mom instead of helping me.
That was just a coincidence. If there wasn't a Grand Canyon trip planned, I would have taken care of you. The cancellation fee would have been a waste too.
That just shows I wasn't your priority.
How can I make up for what happened 3 days ago?
It's not about forgiveness. I'm just doing the same thing you did, to keep things equal between us. If you can't handle that, then it's divorce. Seriously, grow up.
Charlotte, I'm sorry. I really can't cook and I feel really sick.
Don't worry. I just talked to your mom and told her everything. She gave me the okay to leave you alone.
Wait, why did you talk to Mom?
So I'm going back to work now. Oh, and look forward to the souvenirs and stories from the Grand Canyon trip.
I'm feeling worse and my fever is going up. I regret my actions, so please come back.
Regret? What exactly are you regretting? Have you thought about your irresponsibility?
I really was wrong. I realize that now. Please, I need you to take care of me. We're supposed to help each other as a couple, right?
Whether we're a couple or not, your behavior was unacceptable. You acted selfishly without considering me at all.
I really regret it. From now on, I'll make decisions together with you. Please, just come back.
It's hard to believe you now. You've always made decisions on your own, and this time, you're just facing the consequences.
Please don't be so cold. I'm suffering here too. Please come back and take care of me.
You're not the only one suffering. I'm tired of being dragged around by your irresponsibility.
I'm sorry.
It's too late. I'm tired of you always making decisions without consulting me.
I really was wrong. I'm in pain. Please help me.
Have you ever helped me when I needed it? Whenever I was in trouble, you always prioritized your mom.
I promise I'll change from now on. So please help me.
Your words are empty, and your actions never back them up.
Charlotte, please.
Figure it out on your own. Elijah seemed genuinely regretful, but my anger didn't subside, and of course, I couldn't forgive him immediately. A few days later, we had a family meeting where our parents learned the truth and started lecturing Elijah. His mom harshly scolded him, saying, "How could you not take care of your wife?" His dad also reprimanded him, saying, "A marriage works only when both partners support each other." My parents similarly questioned Elijah, asking, "Have you ever considered how much Charlotte has struggled?" Elijah hung his head the entire time and couldn't say a word in response. It seemed he finally realized his mistake. With a serious expression, he apologized. "I'm really sorry. From now on, I'll think more about you and act accordingly." Those words allowed me to slowly start to forgive him. Believing that Elijah was truly determined to change, I eventually forgave him. Now, Elijah treats me with much more care, and we are once again living happy days together. That incident was probably a necessary event for our relationship.
Jessica, could you pick me up at the station? Jessica, hurry up and reply.
I'm sorry, Lucy. I can't pick you up because I can't move right now.
Huh? You're at home, aren't you?
Yes, I'm at home, but I have an important meeting.
What meeting? It's just for fun or something, isn't it? I don't care about that. Just pick me up at the station.
No, it's important because it's about work. It's a final meeting for my work starting next week, so I can't miss it.
Work? You don't have a job.
Lucy, I have repeatedly told you that I do have a job.
Stop lying. You're just doing your nerd activities with John's good income.
Well, I guess I am a nerd. Anyway, I can't pick you up right now. Please come home by yourself.
You know what will happen if you do that? If you can't do what I say, I'll have you leave my house. You talk back to me too much, even though you're my daughter-in-law. In some cases, I'll even consider divorcing you.
Lucy, the meeting is about to start. This conversation is over.
Hey, Jessica!
John, I just arrived safely.
Oh, I see. Thank goodness.
We're going to have a short meeting now, and then it's time to start shooting. I'm getting excited because it's a very good location and a very good situation.
That's great. You should go there with a lot of excitement.
Of course. I think I really like the camera. I enjoy not only the camera itself, but also meeting people, looking at scenery, and many things through the camera.
Yes, I get it. It's a long story when you start talking. I don't want to be late for the meeting, so I'll listen to your story when I get home.
Oh, I'm so sorry. But that's my John. You know me so well.
I'm your husband, so of course I know you well.
I'm kind of embarrassed when you say it like that. That being said, I wonder if your mother is okay.
My mother? What do you mean?
I've explained to her about this shooting, but I feel like she doesn't understand.
Oh my, she never listens. It happens all the time. I'll take care of it. Don't worry about that, Jessica. Go work as hard as you can.
Thanks, John. Well then, I'm going to the meeting.
Take care. Hey, Jessica. Where are you? You're such a useless wife, not being here when I need you. That's why you are a useless wife.
Lucy, what is it?
Where are you already? I have an appointment with a friend now, so I need you to drive me there. What? You're so clumsy.
I thought I told you, Lucy.
Tell me what?
I'm abroad, but I'm only here for 24 hours and I'll be back soon.
What? Abroad? What are you doing? Traveling without me and John? That's quite the status, huh?
No, I'm not traveling.
Then why are you abroad?
Work?
Work? You're not working. What kind of nonsense are you talking about?
I've been telling you. I work as a freelance photographer. I work on my computer at home after shooting, so I'm home most of the time, but I'm not playing around.
That's your hobby, right?
What?
You only make John work for your extravagant hobby, relying on John's income and having fun by yourself.
It's not a hobby, it's a job.
How much are you spending for a camera that looks like a toy? I know you buy all sorts of options.
I buy what I need for my work, not what I can't afford.
You even went abroad? What do you think you're doing with the money John earned?
Excuse me? I didn't pay a single penny for this abroad photo shooting because it was paid for by the client.
How dare you tell such a blatant lie? I'm telling John.
What? John knows about it, so it's totally fine.
John is too kind to tell you the truth, not to play around with his money. You can't just trample on his kindness by going abroad. It's unforgivable. You disrespected John. You are a useless bum wife.
Useless bum wife is such a harsh word. Lucy, I take my job seriously. I don't depend only on John's income.
You are really brazen. Why did John get a wife like you? I feel sorry for him. And you used to be so timid and quiet just a little while ago. Now you're all cocky. Oh my goodness.
I don't mean to be cocky, but is that how you hear me?
You're always nagging at me. If you disobey me, I'll have you divorced.
Divorce? John and I have no intention of divorcing.
What? Then you should listen to me more honestly.
Lucy, you entered my room while I was away, didn't you?
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
You went into my workroom without telling me, didn't you? Please give me back my camera. It's my work tool. It contains the data from a recent trip abroad.
What data? You went abroad without John and me. You don't even have a job. You're so cocky. You're not even doing your job. You're just being cheeky.
What do you mean by cheeky? I'm doing my job.
You think you're a photographer? You've got it all wrong, don't you?
I'm telling you, I'm a photographer.
Are you still saying that? You haven't learned your lesson at all. I can't give you back your camera.
I need my camera. I can't work without it.
That's not why I took it.
What?
You disrespect me and John by faking it as work, don't you? Meetings, filming, that's a problem.
Lucy, I really need my camera because the deadline of the submission is getting close. Please give me back my camera.
If you have time to play with the camera, learn some housework. I'll have you do some hard work. If you disobey me, I'll have you divorce John.
Lucy, I really need my camera back. John, can we talk?
Jessica, what's wrong?
When I came back home, your mother stole my camera.
What?
I haven't copied all the data from the other day, so I can't do my job.
My mother has the camera?
She said she took it herself, so I'm pretty sure.
Then we can't go ahead with editing the brochure, can we?
No, we can't. I'm in trouble.
Can you make it in time?
I don't know until I try. In the meantime, we need to get the camera back.
I know. Mom's always doing something crazy. It really gets me. And I can't forgive her for making trouble for your business. She's always being hard on you. You went through the trouble of letting her move in with us because you understood how lonely my mom was. I feel so bad for you. I'm really sorry.
Don't apologize to me, John. It's not your fault. Thank you.
About what?
I'm glad that you care about me. Thank you for taking care of me.
Of course I take care of you. We're a couple. We have to help each other from now on like we have been doing.
I know.
I've had enough of her. You can leave, Jessica. I'll take care of the camera.
What? What do you mean?
Shall we meet at a hotel?
What?
I'll go there with the camera. You don't have to put up with a wife-threatening mother-in-law in the house. It'll affect your work too.
But leaving home? Are you sure you want me to do that? She's your mother, you know.
I think it's the worst kind of mother to be hard on you. So I'd like to leave my mother's home too. Can you leave right now?
Maybe it's difficult since she's in the living room.
I see. Okay, I'll call her and ask her to do some shopping.
She's going to tell me to do that shopping.
If you tell her that I want you to buy something for her without her knowing, she'll be happy to let you go. In the meantime, Jessica, you're going to leave the house.
But I'm scared.
Don't worry, trust me. Anyway, call me when you get to the station. I'll tell you where to go from there, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Jessica? Jessica, where are you? You didn't even prepare the meal. If you abandon a wife's work and went out, I'll have you divorced.
What? I'm already divorced.
Huh?
Lucy, haven't you heard anything?
What?
I discussed it with John. Because you strongly desire a divorce, we decided that we should get divorced. I also filed the divorce papers this evening.
Oh, really? What? Really? I didn't know anything about that. I feel so refreshed. So, you're divorced.
I was so useless and I caused you a lot of trouble. I'm so sorry.
You're right. You finally understand, don't you? John finally understood that I was right. It was worth it.
It was an emergency meeting. We only took out what we could carry for now. I'll come back later to pick up the other stuff.
Oh, is that so? Then do it when I'm not here. I don't want to see you anymore. I'll send you a message on WhatsApp about the schedule.
Okay. Well then, Lucy, we may never see each other again, but please take care.
John, good morning. Did you go out for a walk? Are you nervous? Of course you are. You're going on a blind date with the right woman.
Mom, I don't do blind dates.
What? What do you mean? What is wrong all of a sudden? The woman's family will be here as planned. I can't go on an arranged marriage. Why not? Because I got remarried. What? Remarried? Did you have a woman you wanted to marry? If that's the case, why didn't you tell me earlier? Well, if you have someone you want to marry, that's fine. I'll say no to the other woman myself. And what kind of woman is she?
The one I love most in the whole world.
I thought I'd regret for the rest of my life not marrying her. Oh, you have someone you care about that much? Why did you hide it from me until now? I'm happy as long as you're happy.
But, Mom, you're going to bully her again, aren't you?
Bully her? What do you mean?
You think I don't know anything?
About what?
You used to bully Jessica a lot when I wasn't around, didn't you?
You're gonna do the same thing the next time I get married, aren't you? Stop saying weird things. Something's not right today, John.
I'm getting so fed up with your insanity.
John, what are you talking about? I would never be a wife beater. What's wrong? All of a sudden,
I don't want you to interfere with my marriage life. I want to live happily ever after.
Of course. I'm trying so hard to make you happy. So what's the matter?
I remarried Jessica.
Huh? You divorced Jessica.
You always said terrible things to Jessica, didn't you?
That's not true.
Liar. You told Jessica she's a useless bum wife, didn't you? I know all about it.
How did you? But she's the kind of person who goes abroad with the money you worked so hard for. She was always playing around at home, right? She's nothing more than a bum.
I told you, Jessica is a photographer.
She travels with a camera as a hobby, right?
It's not a hobby. She is a professional photographer.
The other day, she went abroad for a photo shoot for a wedding venue's brochure. A wedding venue brochure?
A bride in wedding dress and a groom in tuxedo, in the best possible situation.
What? You can do that as a hobby?
I told you, it's her job. Jessica is a popular photographer, so she earns more than my salary per shoot.
Really? More than you?
There's even an idol who fell in love with Jessica's skills. She's scheduled to be photographed next.
Oh, really?
I'm working as an intermediary for that. I met Jessica on a photo shoot. She's a woman of great values, and I fell in love with her at first sight. That's why we got married.
I didn't know that.
Mom, how many times have I told you? It was you who didn't listen. Jessica makes more money than I do. How dare you call her a bum?
I'd be so proud of her too if she were such a successful photographer. I can brag about it to my neighbors and friends.
How could you brag about her, Mom? I divorced Jessica.
But you got remarried, right? Then we can be in the same relationship again.
It's too late.
Why?
Because I got permission from Jessica's parents to use her last name from now on.
What? John? Why did you do that? You are my only son.
I did it to get rid of you.
What? Why?
You can think about the reason yourself, Mom. I don't want to do anything to hurt Jessica any more than I already have. Bye.
John, wait. Jessica, please pick up the phone. What are you doing here so early in the morning? What am I doing here? I need to talk to you. Where are you now? I don't have to tell you that, do I? Why not? I'm a stranger to you now. I don't have to tell you where I am. You're as cocky as ever. What the hell is this? Isn't it too cowardly of you to let John take your last name? I didn't suggest it. John himself asked me to do that. I can't live without him either, so I let him do so. Huh?
my parents have also given me permission.
John is my only son. I will be all alone. Why are you doing this to me?
John said he didn't like his selfish mother since he was little.
Huh?
But after his father passed away, he said it was a mistake to think you would be lonely. It was a mistake. When John found out how you were snubbing me as a wife, he began to think about breaking off the relationship with you.
That's a lie. There's no way John would break off the relationship with me.
I'm sure John was very worried about it. To break off the relationship himself with his own mother is a big deal, isn't it? But he chose to do it. Please think about his feelings.
I don't know. I don't want to understand. John is my son no matter how old he gets. Breaking off the relationship is impossible. All this happened because of you. Jessica, tell me where he is right now.
I can't do that because you will barge in. John insisted me never to tell you.
No, I don't believe you. I can't believe John took your last name. Give me back my son.
John is a grown man now. He's a nice man, kind and calm. You should be happy to send him off on his own.
You think it's someone else's problem? You want me to send him off to you? There's no way I can do that. Don't be ridiculous.
You're not going to understand anything I say to you. I'm sorry.
Jessica?
I am no longer related to you, and we will never meet again. I will also block your account once and for all.
Wait a minute, Jessica. You have to help me. You're leaving me all alone?
You're the one who did that.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please, forgive me. Come back home with John.
It's too late for everything. Well then, goodbye. After that, Lucy, who didn't know where we were, stormed into John's workplace. But she was stopped at the entrance by a guard who knew what was going on. She was kicked out without seeing John. When she found out that John was the one who had kicked her out, she was shocked. Her shoulders slumped, and she left as if it was like the end of the world. I think she is now spending her days alone in that house. After we left home, we stayed at my parents' house for a while. Now we have a new house nearby where we live together as a couple. From now on, I would like to build a happy family where no one disturbs us and we can laugh every single day.
Thanks for watching. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!